everyone. Happy Friday, c'est Josie. Hopefully, you're having a great day, whatever day it is. But I am just loving talking to myself and talking to you every Friday or every 2 Fridays. Thank you so much for your support, as always, on our podcast. We can't wait to celebrate a podcast party with you. Yeah. How are you? Hopefully, you're doing great. You know what? Today, I want to talk about how to create a supportive partner. Um, so I don't know if you're single or if you have a partner, but today would be about how to create a supportive partner. And I think that the first thing that you need to do or realize is that you have a definition of what that looks like. What is a supportive partner? And at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you're not thinking that a supportive partner means that the partner is the reason why you're doing something or not doing something. And also that you expect things from them. Okay, no, wait. You expect certain behaviors from your partner, like actual actions from your partner in order for you to be successful. So I'd like to kind of be more specific in this podcast and talk about someone that's on a weight loss journey and wanting a supportive partner. Okay, please know that weight loss um, is literally you wanting to change the way you show up in your world and change the way you use your time and the type of content that you take in. Like, there's a lot to losing weight. Like, losing weight is not just a physical transformation. Losing weight is actually like a lifestyle transformation. How you think, how you behave, how you want to spend your time, everything changes. And so that can be huge for a couple. Like, when you're in a relationship and you want to lose weight, do not underestimate the changes that will occur in your life. Now, what you need to learn is how to coexist those changes with your partner's life, but also the life that you guys have created together. So I do believe that there is that dynamic that needs to be, I don't know, looked at, or a conversation needs to happen. But you don't need to have that conversation right away. I think that it's about staying connected to what's happening right in front of you. There are times where you will need to have a conversation with your spouse about maybe that next step in your journey or that first step in your journey. But I don't think you can have like the whole conversation at the beginning that's just gonna like last the whole time you lose the weight and keep it off. There's shit that's gonna come up that you're gonna have to talk about in that moment, that you're like, oh, I need this type of support right now. Because the type of support you'll need through your journey is going to keep changing. So please know that like the support you need at the beginning is not going to be the same support you'll need the whole time. So I guess not expecting your partner to want to make the same changes as you is the first thing. Like, never expect your partner to want to also start exercising or to also want to change the way he eats for supper. Like, you really need to almost coexist your past life with your current life. And that can be really difficult without a conversation. I do believe, though, that I think that, and here I am just like, I'm not painting everyone with the same brush, but I do believe that females or women have more responsibilities on like how the man eats or lives his life. And I think we need to start by pushing ourselves out of those responsibilities. You're welcome. But honestly, I am not responsible on how Jeff eats or what he eats. I do feed him when I need to. But he definitely has a responsibility when it comes to how he eats and how he wants to live his life and if he wants to move his body. So it's quite ironic because like you would think that, what I want to say is that you don't have to like sit down and hold hands and eat the same food in order for your marriage to go really well. I think it's beyond that. It's very complex. So you can definitely be eating different things and be happy. You could be eating the same things and be happy. Reminder that calorie deficit is how you lose weight. So you could definitely keep the same exact way of eating with your husband and just eat less of it, and that should help your calorie deficit. But let's say that's no longer how you want to live your life. I truly believe that there will be a time when on your weight loss journey that you'll want to change some of the habits you have and also some of the ways you're showing up in your life. So you might need a conversation with your spouse. I'm just going to leave it to that. Like if you want to change the way you live your life, and it affects how you used to do it with your husband, they deserve a conversation. But they also need to like take responsibility on like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. How do we coexist my new way of living and making sure it's all compromised? That's what marriage is, right? So I just feel like conversation is always the way to go. Okay, so how to create a supportive partner is having those conversations for sure. Like, do not think they are not mind readers. You probably don't even know what you want right now. So you can't expect them to know what you want. You need to figure out what you want and be really clear about it. And then you talk to them about it. It's pretty simple. For example, I want to move my body. We have small children. So being married is one thing, having small children and being married is another. Trust me. Okay. So that's when you need to like you want to prioritize yourself and your goals and what you want and how you want to show up in your world. But then someone needs to watch those darn kids. Okay. So right now, Jeff and I are both people that want to be active and move our bodies, but we're not moving our bodies together. He does not want to go for walks with me. He doesn't come to my spin class. And I am not doing whatever he's doing, which is running. And it's kind of funny. I walk, he runs. I do spin classes. He goes outside biking. So that's very interesting. But like, I don't want to do what he does and he doesn't want to do what I do. And our schedules are very different. Okay. So I think it is your responsibility to figure out a time where you think that this works for you to move your body. Let's say moving your body is a part of your goals or your way of living. You have to figure out when that works for you. And if that affects your husband, you need to talk to them about it and say, listen, I think this would work really well for our family. Can you watch the kids while I do that? Okay. And then he should respond, or he should also talk about his goals and how he wants to do things. Okay. It can be a difficult conversation sometimes, and sometimes it goes really well. I don't know what your marriage is like, but I just feel like you need to talk. Like, even if you're like, oh, he'll never want to do that. I mean, at the end of the day, this is who you married and you need to talk to them. A supportive partner does not copy what you do. He does not do exactly what you do. That is not a supportive partner. A supportive partner, when you verbalize, a supportive partner is not someone that can read your mind, okay? A supportive partner is someone, when you verbalize what you think works best, they work with you. They compromise with you. They don't just give you everything that you need, but they also are someone that listens to what you need and makes space and conversation to talk about that. So there's a lot of talking here, as you can tell. Okay. So I just want you to know that that is a thing. Communication is key. But I do believe that before you go ahead and say, hey, listen, this is what I need, you need to figure out what you need. So in order for you to have a supportive partner, you need to know what you want. You need to create that schedule for yourself. Your partner will not do that for you. Your partner will not open up your schedule for you. So you need to figure out your life first, girl, and then you go and talk to your partner. Okay? So that's the first step. Figuring out exactly what works for you, and then you verbalize it. And then you guys together create what that's going to look like for you. Because I do believe that having a happy marriage, being happy as an individual, and having children on top of that is freaking complex and pretty remarkable if you can figure that out. But I do not think that that is going to happen without conversations, compromising, and being very clear about what you want and adjusting along the way and staying connected to it. That's it. There's no magic. Like anything else, there is no magic to this. All right. So wishing you a great day. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. Hopefully it's nice weather. We appreciate you as always. I'm going to put a bunch of links. You can buy the documentary. You can sign up for our email subscriber list. We give some fun blog type emails. You can also join our 10-week membership right now. There is so much that you can do with us this summer at Your Weight Loss. So do not be shy to look up those links. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. As always, bonne journée là!